through Yahweh, Yisrael, through Yeshua, the giver of gifts. I would not be here, I would not be able to deliver or say anything without his hand, and I truly want to send thanks and just give thanks. And I want to thank each and every one of you for lending your ear, for the poets, for spilling out your hearts, because y'all don't understand how much you move people. You really don't understand the impact that you have with your words. And I just thank each and every one of you. So with that being said, my poem is called Peace. Forgive me if I stumble, it's very new. Two fingers divided, we fall. United we stand, planted firmly to my lips, then kissed to let you know that peace is what I'm seeking from within. Without be the chaotic cacophony of doing without please. Seeking to amass the wealth and respect of this world while neglecting self-respecting pearls trampled neath the feet of the priest of Baal. I've witnessed peace glisten the teeth and spew out the lips of false sisters in travail, pregnant with pride. A wise woman builds while Jezebels devise, spewing venom on each stanza of the 31st proverb. She mingles wine, she drinks the blood, a slave to lust, unknown to love. So many meats secrete the teats, poisoning the babes. Kissing my cheek, the gritted teeth, feigning peace. So-called brethren are hungered, yea, starving, craving knowledge, quick to debate and entertain oppositions of falsely labeled science, superstitious, professing wisdom, unbecoming foolishness, entombs them. Ladies, hide your wounds from them. Cause soon as he's consumed, he will quickly resume on a paper chasing, mind debasing, blind embracing slavery, superficial consummation, falling victim to consumerism. I'm trying to hone in on my sense of peace. And I can't be, no, I know I am not the only one drowning amidst this empire crumbling, ensuring false securities, but no marvel, for we are all victims of a system debaucherous since its founding. But I adjure all lending ears to take heed. On the quest for peace, self-awareness is key. You must know who you be, or rather, whose you are. It takes uncovering histories rewritten to dismiss the position of holy seed. Israelite offsprings. Deuteronomy 28:63, uprooted chosen fruit which allowed the grafting in of other nations, now overtaken, wasted by a crooked and perverse generation, all because our forefathers grew complacent. The simplicity of peace overshadows the scripts, but not enough meat for them with itching ears desiring a new thing. Adultery is the sin that brought us here in captivity. My call to action is to try all things, because we rest not against flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness and principalities that be on high. We underestimate the adversary. Luke 4:5 reminds us the high mountains and kingdoms of our time were given to his hand for a time to appeal to the eye like the fruit desired to make one wise. Then before we perceive what's happening, we fall on our knees with our backs to the king. True peace does not bypass Elohim. Religious indoctrination taints and keeps us from facing upward, but prayer is meditation and necessary for the days of vengeance we will all soon be facing. Hey, Gayon. On the palm of his hand is where Israel is engraved. He marked well the way and watches as we constantly choose to forsake him too. Often we grab the bar trying to lift the weight of the curse on our own. No intercessor to spot thee. We forget our leaders have tried almost everything. We protest, yea, we march, we vote, yea, with Panther claws we fought, yea, we even sought to flee. Economic independence was implemented. Remember Black Wall Street. Intellects pleaded our cause. James Baldwin's, Malcolm X's, Martin's, Machiavelli ghetto gospels. Yea, we watched as they were slaughtered, flogged as we sat longing, misplaced hope, seeking a Messiah in the marred visage of man, made in his image but not one with Abba. Not because we are inept or 3 steps behind, but we neglect the precepts entrusted to us to proclaim. All nations will profess the preparation of the gospels of peace. All knees shall bow with or without you, because time is running out. Judah first and then Gentile. Whomever has the bows for this walk, because it's hard like the forehead of a watchman. He decreed, soon as we hear peace, peace, gird your loins, it is almost time to flee. These past weeks we've witnessed world leaders go from World War III, Gates, nuclear arms race to Cheshire teeth, handshakes and pictures taken, feigning peace. The powers that be are so deeply steeped in satanic excrements, people unaware are losing their sanity. Shootings after shootings after shootings, the weapons are new, but the strange fruit is still swaying in the breeze. We're just trying to find peace, smiling but not faring well. Depression running deeper than the hue of crimson, grinning across the necks of those vexed, righteous souls unable to bear Lady Liberty's hex. This matrix, parched people drowning, cause prosperity gospels omit the impoverished followers. My heart be grieved, and so I write, sending you peace through Yahshua. The cares of this world are obsolete. He searches your heart and measures your worth by works that no man can see. And as his servant, I'm going to proclaim till my vocal cords bleed, till manna speaks from your nose as you breathe. May you heed when the trumpets ring for miles, as vows are poured against you. As vows are poured, acquaint yourself with sword, being spirit, being word, making peace prevail, and may you attain the many promises that await the saints. Yea, may the blessings of Deuteronomy 28 be made manifest to all them with ears and eyes amidst the deaf, dumb, and blind. Be diligent in seeking his face, that you may turn from wicked ways and be found of him in peace, without spot, blameless. But for now, I will let it be. Ceasing this admonition, lest my ranting become leavening. May we all find